Finally, let's just talk about the Car Dealer Top 100. Now, for people who perhaps missed the news, but we have launched a Car Dealer Top 100. It's a brand new assessment of the most successful dealers in the UK, compiled by us at Car Dealer in association with ASE Global and sponsored by G-Forces. Now, Mike, what's different about this? Why should people be excited about it? And importantly, why are you excited about being involved?
There are a couple of different things that we're bringing into the mix. The first is it's going to be ranked based on profit. The trade is permanently ranked at the moment based on turnover, and turnover isn't everything in this industry. I think it's going to be really, really interesting to combine the non-franchise retailers with the franchise retailers, and people can start seeing where the most money in the industry is being made. We've seen franchise retailers move into non-franchised businesses, either their own or obviously we had Sytner's acquisitions as well. And it's going to be great to put those together and see how the whole industry performs. As we move further forwards and we move to more of an agency new car model, franchise retailers are going to have to get better and bigger at used cars in order to be able to balance the books. And so I think now's the right time to blend the two together, look at who's making the most money, and then we can see the league tables come out.
Yeah. And really, we're urging people to suppliers with their accounts get involved, because this parity between independents and franchisees has never happened before, and it's going to give us an exclusive look at the marketplace, at the trade, and I'm incredibly excited about it. I think it's got the potential to be a really big eye opener. Do you think there are going to be any big surprises? Do you think, perhaps in the top 10 of the top 100, we could see some surprises?
Oh, I think we'll absolutely see some surprises. I think some of the people that we normally see in the top 10 rankings amongst automotive retailers will absolutely not be there and not be in the top 10. And it'll be interesting when we to dissect it, look at franchises, the franchise mix that's up there, or whether it's non-franchised. I would expect some of the non-franchise retailers to be pushing in to the higher echelons, which they wouldn't necessarily do from a turnover point of view. So it's really exciting to see where people should be investing their money. I mean, we're going to see more change over the course of the next 5-10 years than we've ever seen. The way that we retail new vehicles is going to change fundamentally, and people need to be making the decisions as to where they invest their money, where they grow, and this sort of ranking and assessment of retailers will totally help people do that.
Yeah. I mean, you make a good point there, because there will be many dealers out there who are diverting or investing a lot in digital systems at the moment, and perhaps obviously that's going to be affecting their bottom line. Whereas there are going to be other dealers who are not doing similar kinds of investments, and comparatively their bottom lines are going to look better. So it's going to be interesting to see the dealers who are investing and taking a bit of a hit in the here and now to shore up their business in the future, and the dealers who perhaps aren't thinking along the same lines.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers that we're taking are last year's numbers as well. So it's all pre-COVID. It was almost this. This was the situation before. We'll then see, obviously, in the subsequent years, what happened during the COVID period, and then who's emerged out the other side. But I think the retailers, whether they're franchised or non-franchised, who can deal with the new consumer in the way that they want to be dealt with in this sort of omni-channel world, but true omni-channel. We've been talking about it for years, but the customer wants to move backwards and forwards. The customer is very individual now in what they want to do and how comfortable they feel and how they want to be sold to. The people who master that will absolutely be at the top of the tables as we move forwards.